We move straight on to race number 2, and we go significantly up in class here. It's a Class 2 contest over the mile. Just the 7 of them line up. Eastern Express, Joe Moreira in the saddle, 5th behind Conti last time out. Easy Go in that race finished 2nd, beaten half a length. We've got Simply Invincible behind Dundonald last time out. Lockheed was 3rd to Conti. Savvy 6 makes his Hong Kong debut. He's a maiden winner in Germany over 2,200 metres. Spicy Shores behind Conti as well, and Rise High. We haven't seen him since the start of January.
He's an interesting one because he's had 2 trials leading into this Rise High. Joe Moreira's ridden both, but he's opting to ride Eastern Express here. This sets up pretty easy, I would have thought. Spicy Shore, Eastern Express, Lockheed, Easy Go, Easy Win, Simply Invincible, Rise High, and Savvy 6, the former German galloper, will probably be outpaced and slow tempo. Expected.
Yeah, here's the Eastern Express. Here's the one at the back with Unicron Jewelry. Now, Unicron Jewelry is going to be coming out racing in the last. I like the way he hit the line. His track work's been pretty good. He's a nice big horse, so has to carry 126. Should suit him, I think. Savvy 6, I thought I'd show him. That's him there. He's been slow away in his trials. He's 1,046 pounds. 153 is him. He's the one closest to us, Savvy 6. But I thought it was worth showing since his first start.
Yeah, 3rd in the German Derby. That was over the 1.5 miles. Let's start here with our most likely favourite, Easy Go, Easy Win, and his jockey, Tommy Berry.
Tommy, firstly, Easy Go, Easy Win. Your thoughts on this horse? He looks pretty progressive. Yeah, look, he was obviously beaten by a very nice horse in Conti last start, who's obviously proven he's a very nice horse on the way up, and this bloke is as well. He's done nothing wrong this preparation. Both times he's been beaten, it's been by good horses and a little bit of bad luck. So he's drawn a nice enough barrier on the weekend. He's going very well in his work. I couldn't be any happier with him. He's definitely come on since his last run, and this is probably, a field that has no standouts opposed to his last couple of runs. So, he's up against the same horses he's been racing up against, and he's beat most of them. So, very pleased with him. First time up over 1,600 last time out. Do you think that's his best distance, or is there another distance in mind for you? Yeah, at this stage I think it is. I think in time, when he gets a little bit older and a bit stronger, he'll probably run. He'll get 2,000 metres, which is good for next season, obviously. But at this stage, I think a mile is perfect for him, and he's still learning his craft. He's pretty relaxed, laid-back customer at the moment. But in time, I think he's going to turn into a really nice horse. But at the moment, we've just got to let him show us the way, and he'll tell us how far he can get. 2 wins for you at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. A bit of confidence heading into the weekend? Yeah, look, I'm always confident, but definitely a couple of winners help, and it was nice to get a couple for outside stables as well. Hopefully they can pick up the support from those trainers. But no, look, the season's starting to pick up for me now. It was a slow start, but the last couple of months are looking positive, and hopefully we can keep going in a positive direction.
He's come up very short, hasn't he? And we shouldn't forget, though, that he's a 3-year-old taking on some really good older horses here.
Absolutely. But when you look, a length and a quarter behind Pingwu Spark, not far behind Conti, it's pretty good signs for a young horse, isn't it, going forward? He's just going to get better and better. You're going to have to take the skinnies, but I found it difficult to tip against him. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, $1.30 is pretty short, but he's doing everything right. He's a young horse, so he's open to improvement as well.
All right, well, speaking of one of those good older horses, let's have a look at one of them, Simply Invincible, racing just a week or so ago against, or behind, Dundonald. This is a good race. It is.
They would have blown the roof off had he have won, Andrew. Race 8, number 8 on Chinese New Year Cup Day. But he ran well, Paul. We know he's a quality animal on his day. Yeah, I found a place for him. I think this stepping up to the 1,600 metres will suit him as well. This was 1,400 metres, and he hit the line strongly. He'll be fitted with this run. So a couple of positives there. Yeah, I snuck him in too. All right.
Yep. I've snuck him. I'm going for 2nd, in actual fact. He's the cue for me. Savvy 6, we saw him in track work. This is a recent trial at Happy Valley. Pierre-Charles Boudot in the saddle, and how do you make something positive out of this, Paul?
You can't really. 1,046, slow away in all his trials. He just ran around, didn't he? The only thing positive, I suppose, was they didn't push him. Can't have him.
His shortest distance race has been 1,850 metres. Had 4 starts in Germany, as you mentioned. Andrew ran 3rd in the Derby at Hamburg, but not ready. I think this is a sort of rush effort to try and potentially get him into the Derby because he's on a rating of 87, and maybe they could pinch a spot if he was there, but he's behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, clearly he does have ability. He's placed in Group 1, but might be too soon for him today. So easy go, easy win here, Paul?
Looks that way, doesn't it? You're not going to get any spoils, but easy go, easy win. Young horse in the up. Lockheed is the one that's been progressing through, and he did run a nice third behind Conti. Eastern Express, the big strong horse up the top, and Simply Invincible. 2, 4, 1 and 3. You have to play exotics as $1.30.
Yeah, I think Paul's got the numbers spot on there. Slightly different order for me. I went 2, 4, 3, 1, and easy go, easy win. Lockheed, Simply Invincible, Eastern Express. Look, if he gets out to $1.50, you know, maybe have a crack at the 2 for a win, but if not, play exotics, as Paul mentioned.
All right. The only difference for me is Rise High. Brett mentioned those 2 trials. Have a look at them. They're pretty good. Keith Young jumps in the saddle.
I would have thought Joe might have ridden the horse.
It's strange, isn't it? Because Keith's only actually ridden for Casper once all season.
It is strange.
But I say the trials look good.
Well, you will get a better price about him.
Let's hope so.